Hello Pisces, welcome to your horoscope reading for the week. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's doing well. We're going to take a quick look for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, and we're going to see what you guys can expect over the next week or so. Don't forget that messages are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If some parts or if a whole reading isn't for you, that's okay. It just means that it's important for somebody else to hear. Genders can be switched as you need to, and roles can be reversed as you need to. If I'm talking about someone else and it resonates as you in your situation, and the you resonates as somebody else in your situation, then just switch that as you need to. Other than that, let's get into it. So we're finding out from Spirit today, what can the Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus collective expect over the next week? As always, I ask that Spirit removes my personal energies, influences and biases in order to get through the most clear reading for the signs. We've got Firm Foundation is the first card out. So you could be very much working on your stability, your foundation, getting a strong, secure foundation in your reality, or even in like an inner foundation, because the base chakra is highlighted in there. Obstacles and challenges. So it's almost like, you know, you're taking responsibilities for the challenges and obstacles that you do face. And you're just tackling these challenges head on because you're just ready to build this stability and this security for yourself. We have the Harmony card. Wow, guys, we've got 4, 5, 6. So definitely going through a bit of like an upgrade or an ascension, whether this is in your reality or your inner world. You're definitely going through a bit of an ascension process. The Harmony card could be in relation to a relationship in your life that's reaching a point of harmony. Or after some obstacles and challenges and some hiccups along the way, you're now moving into a space of harmony in your inner world. We've got the universe flip out. So the universe is definitely supporting these changes that you're making for yourself, or the new things that are coming into play. So whatever you're doing, it's supported and it's part of your path. We've got moving on. So I do see this as though you're moving on from, you know, anything that's not in your highest good. You're trying to realign your values in the world, and making sure that the places and people that you do invest your energy into, you know, these people are worth it, or these situations are worth your time. Moving on from past hurts, moving on from past experiences. It just seems that moving on or letting go is going to be a theme of the week for you. I definitely don't see this as like a painful experience or like a painful moving on process. I definitely, like, this person's walking straight into the light. So I feel like there's a sense of peace surrounding you as you make these changes and move on from whatever you're moving on from. I feel like, yeah, you're definitely, it's like you're moving forward with clarity and peace, and like an inner calm. I'm going to take all of those. we've got the light. Yeah, so like I said, like you're moving into the light. You've got a lot more space to hold light. I kind of see this as like your light body upgrading as well. And this has also come out, I'll show you how this is laid out. So there could be like someone or like a relationship that is kind of lighting you up, or lighting up, maybe there's a pathway lighting up for you towards a person. Or just sort of standing in your light and being in your light is just bringing you through that inner peace and that inner calm, that inner balance. Okay, so we're going to switch over to the tarot now and get any added messages that wish to come through for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So let's clarify first of all what's being moved on from in this reading, please. Queen of Swords. So for some of you, this is a person who was in the Queen of Swords energy. Someone a little bit cold and guarded or defensive. Someone a little bit incapable of being emotional. Someone quite... someone not willing to put up with any bullshit. Someone who... just very, very intelligent, very wise, but very thin patience, I feel. So it seems like you're moving on from a person that represents that energy, or you're moving on from this energy yourself and you're opening yourself up a little bit more. Oh, the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is a union card, but not just like any union. It's a very, very deep union. It's a very spiritual connection, a very high level soulmate relationship. And it's like the whole kit and caboodle, like it's marriage. It's, you know, a very, very deep commitment, a very, very deep spiritual bond. And something that's going to go the distance. So some of you are moving on from something that you saw as the Ten of Cups, or could be what you're moving towards. Can we clarify the Ten of Cups? Is there anything that I've missed? Because the Chariot. Okay, so yeah, this is really seeming like you or someone else is just ready to charge ahead because you know what, like where you're going to get this. Yeah, so for those that resonate with the part where I said you're moving away from someone quite emotionally distant, someone that wasn't very good at being vulnerable, something's coming your way or you're moving towards someone else, and the energy of this is like something very passionate, something or someone is very determined to succeed in this. It's going to happen quite quickly. It's going to be quite fast moving, but very fulfilling. So that's if you resonate that with the part that you're moving on from, from someone quite cold. I feel like that's quite specific, so I'm sorry if not everybody can relate to that part. The other interpretation is that someone is determined to break someone out of that Queen of Swords. So if this is your story and you're moving, so you see someone as the Queen of Swords, but you also see in here that they actually do have, so she's pouring out of a cup. So it's like she does have emotion to give, but she's just very guarded, and very, very protective almost. But it's like you see the potential in this person and what it can bring. And you're very, very determined to bring that out of the situation. You're very, very, it's like you're developing your chariot energy. So you're developing your courage, determination, drive, but you're 100% on making this work. That is a lot of cards. I'm not going to take all of those. We'll be here literally all night. Jesus. Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and now just give me a second while I pick everything up off the floor. I'm only going to take the one that I've already pulled up. Is that everything? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. So this is the offer of a very stable, grounded new beginning. Something that has a lot of potential, but something that is, yeah, very, very stable. Very, very stable new beginning. It was 1144, right, as I said that. 11 is the number of, or 1 is the number of new beginnings, and 4 is the number of stability and foundation. So that was the perfect timing for that card to come out. It was pretty cool. So you might be offering this to someone else, or they might be offering it to you, or this is just within yourself. You're working on developing a nice, stable and strong foundation for yourself, which did come out in the beginning of the reading anyway. Excuse me. Okay, so we've got the Devil and the Ten of Wands. So I do feel like that when, you know, you're in this place of being heavily burdened and with too many responsibilities on your shoulder, I do feel like that brings out your shadow energy. So for some reason, I feel like this week, if things start to get a bit overwhelming or start to get a bit much, you need to be very mindful about that shadow energy coming through. So whatever your habits or coping mechanisms, or whatever like your dark side tends to bring out when you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, be very wary of that. It came out over the light card, so I'm feeling like you're going to need to be very cautious about choosing to stay in your light and not letting those shadow behaviors take over. The Pisces sign is very, very connected to the 5D. But you're also very in between, like heaven and hell. Like you can flip between the other quite easily because you have that very strong connection to your psyche and to the spiritual realm. So it's very easy for you to slip into those codependent behaviors, whether it's like, drinking, drugs, like porn, escapism, anything where you're just escaping. Try not to resort to those behaviors and try to stay in your light and find coping mechanisms that are healthy for you. Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is like, oops, just let me pull my cards off there. Sorry about that. So in this card, I'm really getting that like, it's like that he has a lot to say and he has a lot of ideas and he has a lot of vision and he has all this stuff that he wants to communicate, but he doesn't necessarily have the intelligence to communicate it properly, or he doesn't quite have the maturity or the emotional intelligence to really align what he's saying with how he feels. So I do definitely feel like it's a very curious and intelligent energy, but it's very like youthful and restless. So you or someone else definitely needs to take the time to make sure that your thoughts, actions, and your verbal communication is in alignment, and that you're finding finding the right time to express, and B, finding the right way to express what you need to express. So I'm going to leave that part there, and we're going to flick over to the Spirit Animal Oracle, and we're going to ask Spirit to give the Pisces collective an animal that Spirit will show you sometime over the next week in some way, shape or form. This is just a little bit of fun, and also it's almost just like a little bit of extra validation for the messages that you're receiving today as well. Okay, I'll just take the top one because we just want the one animal. So for you guys, you've got the cat. It says, speak your truth, have strength, faith and conviction in your voice. It has never been more needed. That definitely ties into what I was just saying about being patient, and really thinking out how you're expressing yourself and when you're expressing yourself. As the cat said, it's all about speaking your truth and having faith and conviction in your words, but it's also about making sure that they're in alignment with your behaviors and actions as well. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave that reading there. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and comment if it did resonate for you. And don't forget to subscribe for future uploads. I do try to do a few every week, and I do involve picket cards and things like that. Other than that, guys, stay safe, stay blessed, and hopefully I'll see you in another video soon. Bye-bye.